My most humbling moment, I remember as if it were just yesterday. I had finished up at Berkeley and I was getting ready to start my first position at SOM. And I had done pretty well in grad school and I felt like I was pretty good. And on that very first day, an architect came up to me and asked a question about exterior wall support. And I realized at that point in time that I had a lot to learn. And I still keep that attitude today, that there's always something to learn. Never think that you're the big fish. You can always improve your game, stay sharp. Even in our office, we continually ask ourselves, what can we do better and how we can improve? What drives me to contribute back to the steel industry is I remember being a student attending lectures and a young engineer attending seminars. I found these very beneficial. I always learned a lot and I wanted to be able to give back in the same way. I also like to share with my fellow engineers what I learned from fabricators throughout the years. I think it's very beneficial to projects when the design side and the construction side understand and appreciate each other's issues, and this helps to benefit the steel industry. Connection design became my specialty when I was finishing up my maternity leave. I accepted a position at a structural engineering office and I was ready to get going, but the position went on hold because the project I was going to work on got delayed, which is nothing unusual in our industry. In the meantime, there was a local detailer who had been reaching out to me while I was on maternity leave, asking me to do connection calculations. And this time when I called, I agreed to give it a shot, and I actually really loved doing it. I realized that that type of work fit my personality really well. I loved the different collaboration between team members, the defined project schedule, and the gratitude from the clients. One thing engineers should know about connection design is that the devil is in the details, and do not underestimate the importance of connection design. It can either make or break the intended load path. A lot of engineers think that connection design is on the micro level, but actually to do it right, it's a macro process, so there's no unintentional disruptions to the structure's load path. Favorite thing about my job is learning something new or being very innovative and then implementing that into an actual project. A lot of this comes from a need to solve an issue or to sharpen your pencil on either the connection side or the EOR side. And once the issues are resolved, it is very rewarding. What's the secret to my success? Now, that is a good question. It's a combination of two things: fear and care. One of my favorite shows on TV is Engineering Catastrophes. I love that show. There's nothing like learning from other people's mistakes. I certainly want to make sure that any project that I work on does not end up on that show. It's just important as engineers we continuously remind ourselves that actual people will be using the structures that we design. I also care. I genuinely care about the product that we deliver and the people that I work with. I want to make sure that the projects are a success for everyone. On the connection side, I can do this by designing very cost-effective connections that can be easily erected in the field. And it is this combination of fear and care that drives me personally to deliver the best possible product.